Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is me, Retrosorter, and you've joined me for episode 5 of my No Man's Land series build on PlayStation 5. Now for this episode I am going to be using some new mods that appeared, I think it was last week, and they are called Fenceless Husbandries by CookieCat. And basically they are standard animal pens that have been remodeled slightly to have different aesthetic appearance on the buildings, but the most noticeable is that the fence is no longer there, which gives you more room for the animals, which I think is brilliant. The first stage here is to remove the old pen and give them this serious upgrade. I'm choosing the smaller of the two pens with shed. I hope if I put it the right way around, wouldn't it? There we go. This one just about fits here. I do have to move the telegraph pole over a little bit, or the electricity pole, or whatever you want to call it. And there you go. See the green mesh there? That is the area in which the animals will wander about, which can be turned off once it's been placed. But it just gives you an idea of where the area needs to be clear of obstacles or whatever. Fantastic. I do paint the grass in here, but it doesn't work when you reload the game. It gives the pen the default texture for animal pens, which is like a cut grass look. So as we see here, the electricity pylon there is in the way of the door, so I do have to delete the cables and move it over slightly. It's not really something that would happen in real life, but there you go, it is a game after all. So there we go, we'll put Summer and Malcolm in the pen. I hope they enjoy their new home. I'm sure they will. Let's close the gates so they don't get out. And obviously we need to give them some food, which I neglected to do before. So I'll let you admire my awesome skills at bale handling. Got some straw and some hay bought from the local market. Let's pop that in. It only takes one bale of each, I think, to fill the food requirements and the bedding requirements. There we go, to put the hay on the floor for it to access. There we go. And I'll put the rest in storage. So for ease of setting things up, I have decided to install the 82 Studios multi-fruit buying silo, which is one of my go-to mods. I think it's one of the first mods I installed on PS5, along with the government subsidy mod, which without those it'd be very difficult to do any of this. And as you see here, putting it straight to use, I'm going to put some oats in for the horses. So now I'm going to move my attention over to this other field at the other side of the farm and create a cow pasture using the Fenceless Husbandry mod again. This is the one without the barns. And the idea is to just daisy chain them together to make it look like the cows are out in the field. Obviously with the textured grass there, it won't look quite like there's no boundary, but it is what it is. Hopefully somebody will create a Fenceless Husbandry mod without having a ground texture, which would be absolutely fantastic. So as you can see here, I'm just going around them all and turning off the grid, and there you go. It looks just like a field with many feeding troughs. I use the texturing tool here, not the texturing tool, the smoothing tool, just to get rid of any lumps and bumps. Although I do have to delete some of these pens and work on the land, placing them again with the place anywhere mode activated. So each pen will hold 60 cows, so I've put 15 of each breed in just to give it a mixture on the field, and I do that for every pen. So what you see here is me having difficulty to place a gate in the fence because of the terrain being too steep. So the solution there is to just flatten part of the land, smooth it out, and then you can replace the gate and join the fence to it. So in this bottom corner of the field I want to place a barn of some type, so I just need to flatten the area first, give it a fighting chance of placing properly. I will have to delete the fence, I think, there's not enough room there. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to have to move it further down because it is just not fitting next to the cow pasture there. It's giving me all kinds of problems with smoothing the land out, so move it further down is the solution. I always like to open the doors on the buildings I've placed so I can check that I've not got some grass or ground clipping through the walls. It's the best way to do it, I find. And here we'll just join the fence up to the building and put a gate in. I think here I do have to smooth the land out again, yeah, bit of smoothing going out because the gate will not place. There we go, that will work there. So with the tracks put in there, I can bring in some water. I pre-ordered a big tanker load of water so we can make sure the cows don't die of thirst. And I'll do that for every pen. And then it's time for some total extraction. Again from the multi-fruit buying station by HQ Studios. Get a trailer load, and I think it takes a few. So there we go, some total mixed ration for our cows. Again, I do fill up every pen. I'm not going to show you all of that. I think that was the last load actually. Maybe not. So we'll head up back to the farm on our newly created track. It looks like it's been there for a long time. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please drop me a thumbs up, and please feel free to check out my other videos. If you're not subscribed already, please do consider it. Whoops, something invisible there. Yes, please, so do subscribe and then you won't miss any future episodes. But this is where we're going to end for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.